Hello everyone! In this video, we'll be reviewing the TherapyNotes Client History Form. The Client History Form is a new, fully integrated online intake form you can send to your patients on the portal to collect information about their presenting issue and relevant biopsychosocial history. The data entered on this form can automatically feed into TherapyNotes' enhanced intake notes with the History button, streamlining the onboarding process for new patients. Let's begin. The Client History Form includes prompts that correspond to most of the fields in an intake note. However, you can choose what information your patients are asked for when the form is shared on TherapyPortal. The practice can customize this form by hiding questions or customizing the sub-questions as needed for your practice. To choose which fields are included on the Client History Form, you will need to hold either the Practice Administrator or Clinical Administrator role in your TherapyNotes account. First, click Library, then select the Client History Form. Once in the form, click the Edit icon in the Form Preview box. Next, select the checkbox to the left of the questions you'd like to show. You can elect to show or hide any or all of the questions, but at least one question must be shown. To the right of each question is the corresponding intake note field into which the client's response will be populated. Below each question is a field with additional prompts. You can edit these prompts to help specify information that is important to your practice. The main question is not editable. The final question is entirely customizable, both the main question and additional prompts. You can use this question to gather additional information from your clients that is not represented elsewhere in the form, such as a referral source or additional requirements from licensing boards or insurance payers. It is important to note that there is no question on this form that will directly populate the client's trauma history section of the intake note. If you do wish to have this information included on the form, the final question on the form could be used as an alternative. If you wish to undo changes you have made, use the Set to Default link to return the additional prompts for that field to their default text. To finish, click the Save Changes button. Once these changes have been made, anytime a user in your practice shares the client history form with a client, only the selected fields will be included. Any TherapyNotes user can share the client history form with a client by simply clicking Patients, Patient Name, then the Portal tab. In the Portal Requests and Shared Documents section, click the Share Documents button to start a document request. In the Shared Documents on Portal dialog box, begin typing Client History Form in the Select Library Documents to Share field. TherapyNotes will generate a list of possible matches as you type. Click on the form from this list to add it to the request. You can add any other documents to the request if desired, then enter instructions for your request. Lastly, click Send Document Request. Once your request is sent, your client will receive an email notification informing them that there are documents ready for them to complete. After your client has submitted their completed form, it will be available to view in its entirety on the Documents tab of their chart. Please note that while schedulers can send this form to patients, only assigned clinicians can view the response because the completed form from the patient will have clinical information. You can share the same form with a client as many times as needed. However, if you want to share the form with a client again before they have completed the initial request, you must first cancel the initial request before sending the form again. To pull a client's response into an intake note as the assigned clinician, start by creating or editing an intake note for the patient. If a client history form has been completed, a banner appears at the top of the note with a link to the client's full response. From there, click the History button to the right of Presenting Problem, Biopsychosocial Assessment, or any individual biopsychosocial assessment field. Next, click the Use button next to the client history form response you want to pull forward. Finally, your client's response is then populated in the corresponding field with quotes for your convenience. That covers all of the TherapyNotes Client History Form. We hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or would like one-on-one support, we're available by phone and email at no additional charge. If you don't have a TherapyNotes account, visit therapynotes.com to try free for 30 days. Thanks for watching!